With the tackle, the inside guys, Pat Williams, Kevin Williams, they are big, strong, and tough. Udeze provides some good pass rush along with Darrion Scotts. The linebackers, Napoleon Harris is the middle linebacker. Ben Leber missed last week. He's back in this week. Antoine, Winfield, and Darren Sharper are bothered by leg injuries, and we'll keep an eye on that. The big Williams guys in the middle. 2nd and 11.
25 touches in this game.
Shifting motion is Pollard. Jones carries. Slowed down, tough to run inside. Tight ends in. Campbell and Pollard. And it's Kevin Jones, and he stopped. Kevin Williams and Darrion Scotts. Williams got there first.
And here's Kevin Williams. You're going to see him right here on the defensive line. I believe that's Kevin there. He's just going to come down on the down block. Nobody blocks him. He reads everybody going down more, and I think we'll see a lot of that through the game today.
3rd and 1. Kevin Jones. Oh, it's going to be close. He may be a little short. He looks like he's a little short.
Their own goal line.
Lions start from their 1-yard line. Kevin Jones ran into a wall and got nothing. No gain on the play.
And you've got him backed up.
2nd and 10. Kidner to put it up. In trouble. Heading for the sideline. He didn't get there to safety.
Can they score after a turnover now? They've yet to do it all season long.
In motion Furry to go inside of Jones, and a great tackle by Napoleon Harris. Negative yardage on the
Roy
play.
Williams because of injury early. You get in the 2nd and the 3rd and longs, and you're in trouble. Nap Harris is a guy now more athletic than I think people give him credit for. Nobody thought he could play this middle linebacker in this cover 2 defense for Mike Tomlin.
For the Lions. Getting out of the shotgun. Pressured. And they got it. Great pressure by the rookie out of Purdue, Ray Edwards. 3rd sack of the game.
I think that gum in his mouth some trouble, Sammy, here this 2nd half.
Kevin Jones on 1st down. Negative yardage.
Hard to move these guys inside. Watch Pat Williams right here at the right defensive tackle on Rick DeMulling. And that's what, oh my goodness. DeMulling's trying to get off and get a little cutoff block, and Sam just throws him. That is just pure strength right there. That's natural jack by Pat Williams.
On 2nd down, Kidner drops back, 3 wide receivers in. They got him. 4th sack of the game for the Vikings.
He's the guy now, and watch him right here. He's going to press up in this B gap in between the guard and the tackle, and he's going to squeeze it, force Kidner to step up, and then Darrion Scotts can fall off of his tackle and come in and get a gravy sack.
It's getting loud in the dome. Furry in motion. Oh, wow, what a play. Ball's out. Ball. Touchdown Vikings. Ben Leber.
What a guy. Look at him right here. Sapai just whipped on him.
Number 95 of the defense. That penalty will be enforced on the kickoff.
Penalty called against the Lions.
Motion. 3 passes, 3 incompletions on the opening drive. First carry of the game, and Amon Green is forced back. Is inside. Amon Green, and he's tackled by Pat Williams behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd down and 1 following the timeout. Amon Green into the pile.
Favorite target, tight end.
Noah Herron in the backfield behind William Henderson. Herron is hit for a loss. Pat Williams came through to wrap up Noah Herron.
Inside the 5. Pat Williams gets penetration there. See, he doesn't get cut blocked that time. If the Viking defensive line can stay on their feet, they can stop this running game. When they get cut and they're on the ground, they can't make 6.
Amon Green, he's bottled up behind the line of scrimmage by Pat Williams.
That's the Packers. They see he gets inside. He gets that penetration. Penetration will break what Mike Tomlin, the defensive coordinator, calls elephant.
2nd and 10, Amon Green. Only 8 yards on his previous 8 carries, and he gave nothing there.
They have a chance to do that.
3rd down and 1. Green. And the Vikings stop him about a yard and a half shy.
A lot of negative runs today.
Start the game for the Dolphins. Wes Welker is one of them. And here's Ronnie Brown, tripped up in the backfield. It is tough to run against the best run defense in the NFL of the Minnesota Vikings. Hey, Ronnie Brown, teammates have dedicated the game to him. This is Ronnie Brown fighting his way back to the line of scrimmage. Cedric Griffin, the rookie out of Texas, is in. And Brown is taking down Antoine Winfield, blitzing from the outside.
He's out. Ronnie Brown's dealing with a growing injury. And as you said, Minnesota, as stingy as they are, #1 in run D.
Two tight ends in. Ronnie Brown tries, and the Vikings are there, chasing him down. That's another loss. And they almost ripped the football out of his hands. Kenechi Udeze, number 95, wrapped him up. But the Vikings' run defense has just been awesome. Dolphins on first down. Thrown. The hit was made. Was it a fumble? No. It's ruled an incomplete pass. What a hit. The Vikings with a 13-10 lead.
Expect them to stay with the blitz with Mike Tomlin. They've gotten after Joey Harrington the whole third quarter with it.
They keep trying, but there's nothing there in the run game for the Dolphins.
And you're just not going to run.
From the 30, Betts waits for the block, only gains a yard. SportsCenter 30 at 30 update. And then on first down, here goes Portis to the left side. Chris Samuels couldn't get the block. He's going to lose a couple of yards. We mentioned from the 41. And
Get up.
Betts back in. No gain.
Okay.
A lot of headaches. He won't.
2nd and 3. Brunell back to Moss, this time off the defensive line. The Vikings, Erasmus James makes the play. From the 6. Portis fumble. The pressure from the tackles got to Brunell, but a very good job of awareness to fall back on it for Washington. Portis with that bad shoulder had to dive in to get it.
Watch the interior linemen just take off and go. Wonderful job. Just they fly in and disrupt. That's what they're there to do.
Washington trying to answer that touchdown with one of their own. And it is back to Portis, who gets it to the 3-yard line. And his hit, lost the football, picked up by the Vikings. E.J. Henderson with the recovery.
We see Nick Mangold still down on the ground, but right up the middle, totally untouched, comes Napoleon Harris. He gets blocked at the knees by Leon Washington. Chad doesn't see him. He puts a hat right on the ball, and out it comes. When you're a running...
This is Houston. That went nowhere in a hurry. Pat Williams, number 94.
Defensive group of the Vikings is very well aware of where they are ranking historically. They have a chance to set the record at the post-merger era.
In motion. Quick pass. This is Coles, and that's going nowhere. Houston left in the backfield. Ben Leber
really well. Ben Leber, it's a run blitz. He just crashes the left guard gap. Totally unaccounted for. You can see the lead blocker is headed the other direction.
This is Askew. And that's Spencer Johnson on the stop in the middle today. Here's Leon Washington trying the left side. And brought down behind.
Challenge that.
Houston spins, but comes up short of the goal line.
Open receivers in this Minnesota backfield. That was just an outstanding hit by middle linebacker Napoleon Harris. He just really tattooed Cedric Houston on that.
Backfield. Houston. Nothing doing. Big Pat Williams times, thrown it 38 times. Make it 39. Flipping it out to Houston. And Houston in the middle of a huge collision.
This is actually a backward pass as Chad flips it backwards. But Houston, starting at 5 yards behind the line of scrimmage, had a lot of purple shirts in front of him.
On
First down, Cedric Houston. Upended in the backfield by number 56, E.J. Henderson. Pennington running out of time and is down at his own 42.
And this time Adrian James is met in the backfield by Ben Leber, Kenechi Udeze and company. And they're saying he fumbled the football. Indeed, Vikings recover. And this is where Mike Kruzek, the offensive coordinator,
they signed him to a one-year deal back in March, but he's got the same issues looking at him this time. Favre in the arms.
Leber had seen one too many of them. He's going to come off the right side of your screen, and there's just nobody there to block him. But on the play, Pat Williams, well, plus these linebackers are run players, not pass players. Like that.
Amon Green getting stacked up in his own backfield. Darrion Scotts this year, but he didn't get the call.
Including him.
This is Green. Packers been having some success running wide right, but none there. Green step. Oh, that one's going nowhere. Kevin Williams coming across and saying hello to Vernon Morency.
For Morency, he's got to be saying somebody just put a finger on him somewhere. Kevin Williams has just been living in the backfield tonight. That time, just no chance. Jason Spitz.
He'll get it on first down, and he'll get just barely back to the line.
Oh, boy. Somebody,
Pat Williams stacked it up inside.
Somebody please block one of these tackles. Pat Williams and Kevin Williams just wearing them out. And again, it's that zone blocking scheme where they try and move everybody off to the right, but Darren College simply cannot get there. Pat Williams just taking him and clubbing him in the back of the head, saying, "Are you kidding me?" Taking a rook.
Giving this time Vernon Morency. And again, nothing doing. This one off the left side. Brought down just inside the 30. Sharper coming up to make the play.
Oh, boy, did he.
And this is Turner, and he's hit behind the line of scrimmage. E.J. Henderson. Rivers give to Tomlinson. Tomlinson is buried at the 45-yard line. May have even lost a yard. Of the foot. 39-yard kick, and now from his own 32. Rivers gives to Tomlinson, and Tomlinson gets nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Well, LT takes the handoff, and he's staring right at Pat Williams.
Diego, first down Chargers from their own 6. And this is LT. Nothing doing.
From the picture.
But he escapes from the shadow of his own goalpost. First down. He gives to Tomlinson. Hit early behind the line. E.J. Henderson.
Jason Avant in motion, and they run the ball, and down he goes. Westbrook is tackled by Pat Williams before he could get underway. No gain. 2 tight ends for the Eagles. 3rd down and 3. And the handoff to Westbrook, and he is taken down by Henderson. The Vikings have 1 timeout remaining. It's a first down, and hit behind the line of scrimmage is Brian Westbrook. And a loss on the play, Antoine Winfield losing 4.
Watch Pat Williams explode here. Jamal Jackson is looking this way, and Pat Williams comes right behind him.
And the Vikings have called their last.
Do it in the same year that the best year a quarterback has had in a long time occurred.
And it's Kevin Williams charging into the backfield for the Vikings to dump Justin Fargas.
Well, it's the second eclipse of the game for Justin Fargas. He gets the ball, he sees light, and suddenly there's nothing but defensive tackle just eating him up. Robert Gallery on that last play inside at that left guard position just got ran through.
He said he likes about Brandon Lloyd. He said, I can just throw the ball up and he'll go up and get it.
Now Forte will get stopped in the backfield as he tried to get to the outside, and Ray Edwards, number 91, is there. You know, you think of inside handoff out of the gun, and then slipping before he can get out of the backfield that time is Forte, and Kevin Williams is able to stop him. From the 32. And we'll just Running out here is Garrett Wolf, gets the carry, and that will do it. The Minnesota Vikings.
Purdue is starting. Here's Kevin Smith, and Jared Allen fights off the block and takes him down. What a play by Jared Allen, who's having it. Kevin Smith, a loss. Kevin Williams penetrating through, makes the tackles in. Kevin Smith in the backfield. Dante Culpepper tosses. Smith gets back inside the 45. 3rd and 1 for the Lions. Blitz coming for the Vikings. Kevin Smith doesn't get it. Pat Williams stuffed it just the way he did on the goal line stand against the Bears last Sunday night. Pat Williams comes up big.
Well, you're not going to move Pat off the ball. Here he is, 94 against Raiola. Raiola actually gets the edge on him, but Pat's able to recover. He fights. The ball then cuts back right where he is.
The Lions are back to the 40. They have to get to the Vikings 35 for first down. Draw play, nothing doing there. That was taken care of by Ray Edwards. Smith today. Here's Smith on the draw. Nothing this time. Let's check out what's happening in Green Bay and go back to Curtin.
Manning and the Colts in hurry-up mode. The pitch to a dive. Left side, nothing there. Coming up to make the stop, E.J Henderson. A dive. Nowhere to go. Down at the 2. Ray Edwards, the tackle.
Well, instead of the old stretch play where Peyton Manning would run out and make the extended handoff, the Colts have gone to a pitch, which is a lot easier to read. And that's just a blown blocking assignment up front. You do not turn the defensive end loose on that play. Ryan Dean pulled out to block.